I love that Bruce Buffer part. What it do, what it don't do. Your boys are back in the building with another episode of the Steezy and Eazy MMA Hour. First things first, I want to congratulate the homie, Stanley Kid Muscle Johnson. Give it up, give it up, give it up. 2-0 when he got on this podcast. Now 7-0 and a champion. Much respect. Motherfucker's grinding. And I don't think he's stopping anytime soon. So shout out to him. How you doing, big dog?
Chilling, man, chilling. Doing that school shit. You know, I'm not a scholar, so that shit wearing me out.
Oh, man, I could not imagine going back to school. You're also 10 years younger than me, so.
Shit, I was out of school for, what, 10 years before I went back? I'll tell you. It's a long ass time.
When you be sending me them pictures, man, I'm like, golly, it's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, that shit don't even, like, it's just extra, you know?
Shit look like fucking some shit that I could not fuck with. Hey, man, you doing your thing, though. I ain't mad at it. You ain't got to work now, right?
No, I mean, this first month is a trial and error just to see how much the funds I get to go to school stretch. If I need to, I'll get a job. If I don't, then fuck it.
I feel it. But, I mean, you are getting paid and shit, right?
Yeah, I want to start training. If I don't have to work, I'll just start training. That'll be a good supplement. There's a bunch of gyms around me.
I am not mad at that.
Fuck no.
All right, let's get down to business. That actually is going to be a banger. I'm not even going to lie. It should be anyway.
100%. Yeah, both those dudes.
I'm done saying something's going to be a. Cards like this that like sometimes like bitterly disappoint me. Well, certain fights anyway, I should say, not cards. Oh shit! I didn't even know Cejudo was fighting. I haven't heard shit about Cejudo fighting. It's weird.
No, I ain't heard that either. What the fuck?
Huh?
I've not heard
February
that.
22nd, I guess. Me neither. I don't know if they announced that shit today or
shit.
What? But yeah, I did not even know that dude was fighting. All right, here we go. Man, that motherfucker's got some titties.
Real.
Hamdi. That boy's got some breastises.
Yeah, that guy's a Twitter favorite.
We have Rampage fucking with that dude.
That's a classic. I think they would try the fight.
He's a what?
Like, later on. What?
Oh, they were talking. They were kind of talking about it. I would have watched it.
Never happened.
I think titties would have got smoked. But all right, let's see. Hamdi Abdelwahab. Ooh, I think I got that. Maybe. Beat Jamal. Damn, Jamal? Supposed to have a way easier last name to pronounce. Hamdi beat Jamal. How about that?
Yeah, that was decision. That was a fucking robbery.
I don't even remember that fight.
That fight was a robbery, bro.
Bogdan Grad beat Lucas Alexander by knockout. Jasmine she's been in the fucking game too long for me to not be able to pronounce this, but Jasmine beat Mayra Bueno Silva by decision. I actually thought Mayra was going to win that one. Terrence McKinney ran through this motherfucker.
Yeah, he smoked him.
Yeah, like smoked him. Terrence McKinney, man, it's like, I don't know. Win or lose, that fight's going to end fast.
Yeah, 100%.
More than likely. Because I swear his shits don't go fucking past the first round ever. Gaziev knocked out Thomas Peterson.
Yeah, one and done him.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if people were, I don't remember. Oh, no, that's not the one that they're talking about. I think that was the card, the most recent card, where people were saying, no, that was a bad stoppage, but he fought like a fish when he got hit. So I don't,
he
know what you want the ref to do in that situation.
That was good stuff.
Motherfuckers forget that it's the ref's job to protect.
Not to entertain.
Yeah. Like it's safety first. Muhammad Naimov beat Ofli by decision. Faris Zayam beat Mike Davis by decision. Saeed Nurmagomedov lost to Vinicius Oliveira. I was pretty surprised about that, actually. But anytime Nurmagomedov loses, I'm like, what? Pavlovich beat Rosenstruck in one of the worst fucking fights you'll ever see in your life. That's another one of those ones that I was just like, woo, fireworks. That shit was trash.
They cut him.
Yeah, they did. I was going to get into that a little later, but yeah, he got released after that, which I'd have to go back and look at his record to see if that's justified or not in his last fights or so, but seemed kind of excessive.
That's a stinker.
Especially since heavyweight's like kind of thin right now. I didn't think they'd be dropping anybody, you know what I mean? Especially somebody that's been there as long as he has. It's kind of, I don't know. But I do got to look at his record to see if it's justified. If he's lost like 4 or 5 in a row, which I don't think he has, but.
Nah, he won one, but I think he lost a couple. He just refuses to work on the ground.
Michael Page beat Shara, gave him his first loss. Did you feel like they made the right decision in that fight?
Yeah. MVP just MVP'd him, just outstruck him, danced around, didn't get hit, caught him, scored points out. He pretty much karate point fighted him. Which
he's definitely not the aggressive Michael Venom Page he was when he was in other leagues, but
no, he's trying to win a belt now, bro. He's not trying to entertain.
Yeah, I can't even knock it because it's like you're in the big game now, and you're gonna have to do what you got to do to win fights. His fights aren't boring, at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he's definitely not really trying to put people out. He's definitely
that kind of felt like a fraud. Felt like a fraud check to me.
A little bit. Could have been.
It just shows that you can't just knock these higher class dudes out. You're not just gonna go out there and throw a Tekken combo and knock them out if they're as good as MVP. He didn't have any ground game or nothing.
I'm looking at Rosenstruck's last 5 fights. He lost to Sergey. He beat Ty. He beat Shamil. Lost to Jalton Almeida, and then beat Chris Dawkins. So he's 3-2 in his last 5. That's kind of wild.
Damn, they just don't care.
Yeah, I just don't think they're fucking with him anymore like that.
Uncle Dana just said, "Fuck it."
Israel Adesanya or Imavov knocked out Israel Adesanya. People said it was kind of controversial. I didn't really think it was very controversial. I thought in situations like that, like I don't see how anybody thinks the fight outcome is going to change when somebody is getting fucking punched like that. Like, what's going to happen if the ref doesn't stop it? He's just going to continue to take unnecessary damage at that point. I definitely think Izzy is never going to fight for a belt again. I'm sure everybody thought I was going to take this opportunity to really, really shit on him, but no, I'm just kidding. It is what it is, man. He had a good run. Everybody knows I don't like him. It ain't nothing new. I will say this though, what he did for booger beard. It's still one of the dopest things I've ever seen a fighter do for a fan. So
Oh yeah,
shout out to
that's
him
what
for
you
that.
should
What
do.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's what you should do for fans if you
Oh,
got that much fucking pull.
yeah, as opposed to doing what he did to me when I was a fan.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's a good
bitch.
point. Yeah, that was a weird situation, huh?
But yeah, I definitely think he's definitely on the downslope of his career. I don't see him fighting for a belt ever again. I don't see him retiring either, but I think him and Sean need to run it back, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, UFC 312, Australia. Quillen
This was
Salkeed. Oh, that's a
the
wild name.
controversial one.
Yeah. Quillen Salkeed knocked out Anshul Jubilee. Damn, that was quick too.
Yeah, that was the controversial one. But man, he got
Oh,
hit
that
and
was the
he
one where he
fell.
dropped like the way he did?
Yeah, he fell head first to the mat, bro. You can stop it. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't see no controversy in that.
It would have just got smashed out.
Motherfuckers is just bloodthirsty, I swear.
Bloodlusting.
He still got function of his liver. Keep going. Ugh.
Still can remember his maiden fucking name.
For real. He knows what date it is. Bad stoppage. Ugh.
He remembers where he came in.
I
Yeah.
don't know why my complain voice is a angry redneck, but here we are.
Fair enough.
Living out here doesn't help. Jonathan Mikalev beat Kevin Jousset by decision.
That was a pretty good fight.
It was. Wrong Zoo versus Cody Steele. Wrong Zoo beat Cody Steele by decision.
Wrong shoe. He actually beat the shit out of him, bro. It's pretty bad.
Ilya Taporia made his UFC debut against Colby Thickness. That is a crazy last name.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I don't know if I
it's Ilya's older brother.
Yeah, or younger. I'm not sure, but
No, I think it's his older. And yeah, I would have had to change my last name. My name was Thickness, and I wasn't a chick. I had to change that shit. Let's see if you're what, lightweight, featherweight.
Yeah, that's just kind of bantamweight.
I would have been Thicknessy. That's what I tell people to call me. Just put a flair on it. Thickness.
Yeah, Thickness is wild. I mean, obviously, you can't control your last name, but it's still
fair.
Wild nonetheless. Wang Kong beat Bruna Brazil. Everybody kind of thought Wang Kong was a fraud after her last performance, but she came through, and I actually enjoy her, so I'm glad to see her get the win. I enjoy her little antics before the fights. Reminds me of Kanye when she has that Joker makeup on.
Diddy.
Tom Nolan beat Borshev by decision. Gabriel Santos beat Jack Jenkins by submission. Jake Matthews beat Francisco Prado by decision. This Jimmy Crute and Rodolfo Bellato was a draw.
That was kind of wild.
I don't remember that fight to really. Oh my god, what a debut! He smoked Tafa.
Yeah, it was just kind of cool.
Yeah, he smoked him.
He's kind of
smoked him.
Big boyed him, just.
But he's got all first round finishes, if I'm not mistaken. So
he's brutal, man. He seems like somebody that just goes through and smashes. Yeah, he's not really like.
We want to talk about fraud checks. If we're going to talk about fraud checks, oof.
Pretty much.
Tatiana Suarez got the absolute shit beaten out of her. Like,
yeah,
she
pretty
had
rough.
No chance in hell of winning that fight. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Like, Zhang,
she was doing good early, but then just started the hands stunned her a little bit. She was kind of scared to get in a strike. You can see the hesitancy.
I was surprised it went to a decision, but
yeah, she's tough, dude.
Zhang likes to be putting on them 5-round beatdowns, man.
Oh, she's tough. That's what I took away from that. We already kind of knew that.
Has Zhang cemented herself as the strawweight goat?
I mean, I still give that to Joanna, but she's still one of the best to ever do it.
She's pretty good, man.
It's the way Joanna was doing it when she came out. She was just smoking girls, TKOing them, and all that shit. I mean, it's a different era, but Waylay's close. She's not the strawweight goat yet, but she's definitely runner up.
And if we want to talk about another fraud, Sean Strickland. My
That shit
God,
was
like
lame,
you
bro.
would think somebody would make some kind of adjustment or some kind of like just change the game plan somehow. Like you can't go into every fight just jabbing and teep kicking, especially against a guy like Dricus du Plessis. Like it's just not gonna work.
Duplessis.
He's just so one-dimensional in there. And it's like you watch him in sparring, you watch him in the press conference. He knows how to sell a fight with his words and the things that he says he's going to do, but he literally never does them when he goes out there. So it's like
You can
it's really
see
hard to.
there's like brief moments in the fight where you actually see him throw punches with like heat on him. But most of the time, it's like his brain doesn't know that he's fighting and not sparring. You know what I'm saying? It's like he doesn't have that extra like accelerator that dude just stays on neutral. So just like
It honestly really
mind,
makes me wonder. Like
like flow state.
makes me wonder how much damage that man is taking. It's like he goes into UFC fights like it's a sparring match, but then goes into sparring like it's a title fight. Like it's just easier to call him a bully, honestly. Like I don't even know what else to say, honestly. Like he likes to try to beat the dog shit out of his sparring partners, which you're not supposed to do. But then he goes into the octagon and has a dud like he did that night. Like it's just wild to me. But
No, I don't.
yeah, I wouldn't
I
mind seeing Sean Strickland and Izzy run it back. I don't really know what's next for either one of them. He didn't deserve that title shot in the first place, and it definitely showed. I don't even know why he got the rematch, honestly.
I want to see Paulo Costa fight fucking John.
You want a rematch?
Yeah.
I can't
Paulo
believe
fight.
Sean won the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
But I wouldn't mind seeing that rematch too. Yeah, I really don't know what the hell is next for either one of them, but shouldn't be a title shot. That's for damn sure. I mean, I don't think it will be. I mean, Dana said Hamazat was next, so and I believe Hamazat will be next, and he should be. He's just kind of he just can't stay healthy. It seems, but I think he'll be ready to fight. I don't know how that fight goes. How do you think that fight goes?
Yeah, I
It
don't
could go
think
one
he
or
out.
two ways, honestly.
Uh,
Hamazat could put his lights out in the first round, or it goes into the later rounds, and Hamazat is gassed to all shit. I don't know. I could see Dricus submitting him. I
I'm gonna say,
honestly thought Dricus was going to submit Sean,
Drunkus
but
Polunkus with decision.
yeah, or possibly like a submission or something like that. Like I don't see anybody beating Dricus du Plessis anytime soon. But
No,
if there was anybody to beat him, it probably would be Hamazat. But man, Dricus just always finds a way to get it done. It seems like
with Bilal trying
always.
to fight him.
Bilal get his ass whooped, I think.
Yeah, they're kind of the same
A lot of people don't. A lot of
style
people
almost.
disagree though. What's that?
You just they kind of fight almost similar, except Drinkus is a little bit more aggressive. So what's he
Yeah,
gonna do? Is he gonna out wrestle him? No. Is he gonna outstrike him? No. Is he gonna have better cardio? No. So I don't see it.
they're kind of pretty even in a lot of aspects of fighting. Honestly, just
And
Dricus is
Drinkus
going to
just
be
smothers
bigger.
people.
Yeah, and Dricus is going to have the size advantage, but I don't know. I can't stand fucking Bilal. Last thing I
Me
want is
neither.
that nigga to have 2 belts.
I mean, well, after Hamza, if he smokes Hamza, then he might try to go. What do you say? You wanted to fight up a weight class? We'll see.
But see, that's the thing though. Like, you got Bilal calling out Drickus. You got Drickus calling out Pereira. Like,
Yeah.
what's
I
really
mean, I
going
would
on,
much
man?
rather
Like,
see. I'd much rather see Pereira versus Dricus than fucking Bilal Dricus.
oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah,
I
man.
just don't really know what's going on. I mean, Pereira's
They're
got
out
a
for
fight,
glory.
so Pereira's got Onkolov, so we gotta wait till that fight happens. Like, that's not a guaranteed win for Pereira at all.
Yeah, if
But
Anklov finally
I
does
don't
what
think
the
it's a
fuck he's supposed
guaranteed win
to.
for Onkolov either. I think it's going to be a good fight. Whoever imposes their game plan better is going to win. But I still think Pereira is going to beat him. But sure, there's only one way to find out. And that shit should be coming up pretty soon. Yeah,
Who fights this week?
he's so active for how old he is.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, he
For his
exactly.
age, he's hella
He doesn't have a whole lot of time left. He's trying to get all the
March.
fights that he can.
Yeah, March 8th is when Pereira and
Like next month.
yeah, that card's actually. Wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused. This shit just said March 8th. And now I'm clicking on this. Oh, that's the co-main event. Never mind. Ooh, that's a banger. Justin Gaethje and fucking Dan Hooker. Yeah. It's probably going to be one of the better cards of the year, honestly. Bobby, I don't even think the whole card is done yet from what I can see. But you got Bobby Green, you got Pereira, you got Bruno Silva, Dan Hooker, Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker. Like, that fight will be a banger. Like, I don't like to
No
usually
way.
hype up fights these days because they disappoint, but there is absolutely no way that fight is not fireworks. I would be actually shocked if that fight was anything less than a fucking absolute war.
Yeah, 100%. It's just, I mean, this is how both fighters are.
All right, let's get to this news. Kevin Holland is already scheduled to fight again. Well, we got to talk about Kevin Holland for a second because, wow. Did you ever watch that shit?
Yeah, I seen the whole interview. That's what you're talking about.
You watched the whole thing?
For the most part, yeah, like most of the, maybe
That shit
not
was
the
like
entirety,
hours.
but I've seen most of it.
That shit was like a good hour and a half or something like that. But yeah, Holland, I'm sorry for the way you disrespected a legend in the game. You're definitely going to be our first jackass of the week. I'm sorry to break it to you, but yeah, you don't come on somebody's podcast and be that fucking
Standoffish.
disrespectful over such a dumbass joke. Like, honestly, like the way he was talking to Rampage was insane.
Yeah, he's
Tell
supposed to
him,
be the
tell
jokester,
him
bro. I don't get it.
shut the fuck up. Like, going crazy because he doesn't know what a fucking 45-70 is. Like,
The fuck is it,
telling
bro? That's a
Rampage you
converted
want to
round.
fight him and shit. Like, that shit was wild, bro. Wild.
Yeah, buddy was geeking. I don't get it.
Yeah.
His ego is crazy, man.
And I promise you he doesn't want to fight Rampage even at Rampage's age. Like, I don't
What's
think that
Holland
would
gonna
go
do?
the way he thinks it would go. Just a lot of things he was saying in that interview were like very off-putting. Like, I don't want to be champion because I don't want to be famous to the point where
That just sounds like coke.
yeah, that just sounds like I know I'm not good enough to be champion, so therefore I'm not even gonna get my expectations and hopes up like that. I don't know. He's got a very weird mentality. But I will say that first 20 to 30 minutes of that interview was very, very rough. But he definitely calmed the fuck down. Like, as the interview progressed, like, it actually got like hella normal after a while, and they seemed like they were, you know what I mean, not getting along, but like not beefing with each other. It definitely died down as the interview went on. So But I mean, if you watch just the first 20 minutes of it, bro, you're gonna think Kevin Holland's the biggest piece of shit ever. But like he just came at that dude all wrong.
Yeah,
Rampage
especially
Rampage is also getting heat right now because he had Bryce on there, and I still haven't seen what was really said, but I do agree with everybody. Like, why even bring the motherfucker on the platform just to do that to him? But
because he says
I think
crazy
it was
shit.
more bad was Rampage.
I mean, you
I
gotta
think
understand. These dudes are trying to make money, and every time Bryce Mitchell gets a mic in his face, he says some stupid shit. He didn't know he was gonna say some stupid shit like that. He probably thought he was gonna say some shit like, "Oh, the world's flat," you know what I mean, or "There's aliens" or some shit. He didn't think he was gonna say some fucking pro-Nazi shit. You know, you can't fault Rampage for that. The only thing you could expect Rampage to do, and hold him accountable for is afterwards he gets on his podcast or his platform and be like, "Hey, man, that I don't agree with what my people say that are, what my guests say. I just, like he's his own person. I don't condone it," in which he did. So there's no problem.
Yeah. And Bryce kind of probably had to have some kind of idea on how that interview was going to go based on what he said, because there's no way he hasn't seen the backlash from it. You know what I mean?
I
It's
mean, he's
like
just fucking.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and that was a very, very, very stupid thing to say.
I just don't know if he's aware enough to know that he's saying crazy shit, and like he's just saying crazy shit so people will fucking clamor on his name and he'll, you know, make revenue, or if he's just naturally that fucking crazy and just make sure to think every conspiracy is correct, and spout off that nonsense. I don't know. I don't know if it's a fucking act or not. I don't think he's that intellectual. I think he might just be stupid, and just on a platform.
That's true. That's a very, very, very true.
Anybody that's that religious and flat earther, bro, they're fucking insane. I'm sorry. I met a few personally. Flat earther and
I have
religious,
not
bro.
met anybody personally. I wouldn't be surprised if many people in this town thought that, though.
I've met some flat earthers for real. And I'm like,
But
bro, I can't tell this is a bit. I
yeah,
genuinely can't
people
tell.
like that, you kind of just gotta let them do them. And be like, hey, man, whatever you want to feel, buddy. Whatever you want to feel.
Worst part was he worked in aviation.
Kevin Holland, though, is now fighting Gunnar Nelson. I honestly think he's gonna lose that fight too.
Gunner, he when he was coming up, he was like a really good fighter, bro. Like if he got you in clinch range, you were pretty much smoked. Like he could fucking get his hands on you, toss you, or he had like good clinch elbows and shit.
And
He kind of
he's
fell
a
short.
really good subber too, is he not?
I don't remember. I just remember him like
Yeah, I don't.
pointing people. I mean, he's got I think like a
I
judo
can't remember the
background or
last
some
time he
shit.
fought.
I gotta look it up, but
I can't
I
remember
just
the last
remember
time he
him
fought.
getting motherfuckers in the clinch and just smoking them. Then he kind of just had a couple L's and ain't really looked the
Yeah,
same.
I don't really know how this fight's gonna go for Holland, bro. I really don't.
Yeah, if Gunner comes out like he used to, he'll smoke him.
Gunnar hasn't fought since 2023, and he submitted Brian Barberino. But I don't know, man. I respect the constantly being active and shit, but bro, there's only so many L's somebody can take before the UFC's like womp womp. You know what I mean? And Kevin Holland is on a really, really bad. He has not looked good, dude, at all. At
He
all.
on that fucking crazy horse skid.
Yeah, he
On that
is
Charles Bennett getting there.
lost to Renee, lost to Roman, beat Michael. I'm not saying that name. Lost to Pay. He's 1-4 in his last 5.
I don't know why he doesn't just go to Karate Combat League or like fucking bare knuckle and just run that shit.
That
He
would
could definitely
honestly
go to
be. That would honestly be perfect for him. Karate
Karate
Combat. I feel
Combat
like.
for sure.
I'm pretty sure if he ever got cut, I'm pretty sure that would be the first place he's heading. I don't even know if bare knuckle would be the thing for him, but I feel like karate combat is like hella geared towards somebody with that fighting style for sure.
MVP go over there, run that bitch in the night, man. Like these fighters need to think about other options too. You know, you could just be the face of that bitch. I mean,
Yeah, you
look
could
at
not
fucking Mike
rely
Perry,
on.
bro. You could
He's
be
out here
like
podcasting with the homie Mac Molly and shit. Like he's still fighting
fuck
though,
yeah.
but I mean, now he's got that platform to where when I'm done fighting, I can just focus on this. And
He
I
took a
feel like
chance,
a
bro.
lot of fighters should be on that wave, dog. Like real talk.
Yeah, it's either you could just be like a not a pay-per-view, but like a prelims fighter, or you could go out, take a chance, start in a different organization, become the face of the bitch, and then you know what I mean. Like Perry is a perfect example, but he went and took a
Mm-hmm.
chance and fucking made an empire. You know, Holland could probably do that same shit.
No, legitimately, he can. Like, especially, yeah, like I said, like karate combat is like perfect for a guy like
And
that.
shit, who was
I
that heavyweight that just went over there and started knocking people out? Did they get cut from the UFC?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm talking
remember
about
his
the
name, but I
Brazilian
know who you're
dude.
talking about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's smoking people over there. They're like, this dude's the next big thing. You know, there's always other options.
100%. 100%. You just gotta explore them options. You can't just. I think everybody should have a plan B because fighting forever ain't it. It's not, bro. Like you're gonna take way too much damage and not gonna be able to live a normal functioning life. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. Every time we talk about this motherfucker, it has nothing to do with actually fighting. It's just crazy, coked out fucking rampages. Motherfucker was calling Habib a nigga.
I saw that.
Yeah, that motherfucker be wilding. He be wilding, bro. I don't even know what to say about that guy anymore. He really needs to leave the drugs alone. That motherfucker spit in somebody's face, bro. Like,
I saw that.
oh my! I didn't even see the spit when I watched the video.
Me
But
either, but
then
he said he
Connor
did.
flat out just says it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spit in your face. What are you gonna do? Like, ma, if I'm that
See
dude
you
he
in court.
spit on, bro,
I'll see you in
I
court.
am. Yeah, bro, I'm getting fucking paid, nigga. I'm getting paid. Spitting is assault.
The second he,
Spitting is, oh, bro. And it's like he probably could have got away with it if he didn't just flat out admit to doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
like, yeah, spit in your
just
face. What
straight
are you
up
gonna
said
do?
I did it. What are you gonna do about it? Because it's that ego, bro.
My
But nigga,
lawyers
you
will see
spit on
you.
me, bro. I'm fucking getting paid, nigga. Now I know if I ever meet Connor in person, what I'm saying to that motherfucker.
Anything about Habib, man.
I will
Call
taunt
him
the dog shit out of
McTapper.
him, bro. I will dog.
McTapper.
I would straight up be like, "Hey, chicken. Hey, chicken. Where are you going, chicken? What are you going?"
That's fucked up.
I will taunt that nigga. I will taunt that nigga to get punched. I swear to God.
Hey, man, if that old man ate it at the bar, you could too.
Hey, bro, he ate that shit like a champ too. Obviously, he probably didn't hit him as hard as he could, but it still looked like a pretty solid punch
Still
to give
shot,
to an
socked
old
him.
man, and he ate that shit. Alcohol helped, I'm sure, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Yeah, Connor, stay away from me, bro. I'm taking you for everything you fucking
Free
got, nigga.
payday.
For real. Shara said he had an injury going into that fight with MVP. I hate this shit. I really, really hate this shit. Like, if the injury is that bad, pull out of the fight. If
I
you
said it
don't want
didn't
to
look
pull out
like
of the
you were
fight,
injured.
but if it's that bad, just pull out of the fucking fight. And
That
if you're not gonna pull out of the fight, don't have that ready as a built-in fucking excuse. Like, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying he wasn't injured. I'm not saying he was, but it's one thing to get a dub and say, yeah, I had an injury going into the fight. But when you take that loss, it just sounds like cope and excuses. And again, I'm not
bro,
saying he wasn't injured, but It's just, it's not a good look when you take a loss and then talk about you had an injury going into the fight. It's just not a good look.
He didn't look injured. He just looked like
He
he
sure
couldn't
didn't.
figure him out. No, there's a difference. Like we've had fighters come out there and like they don't look the same. You know what I mean? Like what? Like Shavkat versus fucking Ian. You know, Shavkat came out there very like I'm just trying to do what I got to do to score points. You know what I'm saying? We're like, he's kind of fighting weird, and then he comes out and says he blew out his fucking ACL or whatever. That is a good example. You can't come out there and just look like you're a step behind, like skill wise, and be like, "Nah, I was injured." No, I just if your performance didn't look like you were injured, and just looked like a lack of knowledge or like a lack of understanding your opponent or being able to figure him out or whatever the fuck, can't blame it on an injury, bro. It did not look like you were
What
injured.
I'm saying, it's like you're almost trying to take away from what MVP did to you. You know what I
Definitely,
mean?
and that
Like,
in any competition, like why would you try to make the dude that beat you look worse? You know what I'm saying? Then it makes you it discredits you as a person too, or an athlete or whatever. It's a fucking performer, whatever.
it's like congratulations to MVP, he got the win, but
You only
I
beat
was
me because I
injured.
would.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that's whack shit in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of
Kevin,
every time I'm gonna go back to this dude. Every time I've seen, I don't know, he just seems kind of like a scumbag. I've seen videos of him cheap shotting guys in fights. I've seen the video of him curve stomping some guy for kissing his own girlfriend. Like this guy is kind of a piece of shit. You know, I ain't got nothing
he's kind
nice to say about him.
of he's kind of unstable for sure. Like
Definitely.
he's got something going on in that head. Yeah. I saw a video of him at like a mall or something like that, beating on somebody. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's it.
how's this nigga even fighting in the UFC? Like,
Yeah,
shouldn't he be in
he
jail or some
shot him.
shit for assault? Did he do
Yeah,
jail time for that?
I don't know. He should have. Definitely should have. He cheap shot a
I don't
dude,
even
knock
know
him
if he
unconscious,
did.
and
Or,
stomp
yeah,
on his
that's
head,
crazy. That's crazy. And you're a
all
professional
because
fucking
of
fighter.
PDA.
Like,
Yeah, and the thing is, when they
I feel
fought,
like when a fighter that is like professionally trained to fight beats up somebody in public, I feel like there should be like major repercussions for that shit. Like
thing
major.
is,
Like you'd
he
be
didn't even
doing that
beat him
shit.
up.
Like,
Like they fought because the dude they were going down the escalator. The guy in front of
mm-hmm.
him was holding this girl and kissed him, and he like said some shit to him. They started fighting at the bottom of the escalator. Keyword is they were fighting. Like it was pretty damn close. Like they were both competing. Like nobody was getting the shit beat out of anybody. And I guess they separated. He waited for the guy outside. The guy comes outside, blindsides him, knocks him out, and then starts stomping on his head when he's unconscious. Like you should
Oh
not be able
god,
to fight
yeah, I
him.
didn't see all that. I just saw the end of
Yeah,
all footage.
dude.
I've never seen that
No,
outside
there's
of it.
more
That's
to it.
crazy.
He he
That's
waited for
crazy.
him and then blindsided him, cheap shot him once, one put him out and then stomped on him. Like you should not be able to fight, bro. You should be in jail. You guy's a
Yeah,
fucking
he's a scumbag.
scumbag.
He's a scumbag. Yeah, he's a scumbag for
I've
sure.
not been a fan. I saw that before he came to the UFC, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't rock with this guy."
Kevin Lee. Oh my god, bro.
That was bad.
Now, I am not I don't think people should be releasing footage like that, but
Absolutely not.
unfortunately we live in a time where motherfuckers are going to try to get clicks anyway, any chance they get. And but that should be like an unspoken fucking rule in the gym, like 100%. Like you should not be releasing sparring footage where somebody gets knocked out, especially dude, he got fucking slept. He
Have
got
you seen
slept
him talk
bad.
about it?
A little bit.
Yeah, he said that
He's
it was
not
just some
happy.
like random Russian dude.
He's like, I guess I shouldn't have pulled back on the knee. Nigga, why'd you even throw it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if
Like,
you're just training somebody and you're trying to give them looks and how to react to shit, like he was doing everything he should have. The other guy was a scumbag. Like it's just plain and simple. You should
yeah,
never be trying to
he
knock
flatlined his
your
ass
fucking teammate
bad.
out. And he was
He
and the
flatlined
guy
him.
recording was probably his homie. He's just like Kevin said in his video afterwards. He's like, "There's just some Russian guy. Like I have no idea who the fuck he was." So like, why would he try to smoke him with a flying knee? Like he was trying to see if this guy knows it's sparring, bro. Like everybody's supposed to learn. Every time I've ever trained, the goal is as a partner, you're trying to train. Like you're trying to help them learn some shit. You're supposed to make everybody better. You're not supposed to fucking cold cock smoke some dude who pulled a flying knee on you in practice. Like, was he supposed to go 100% with a flying knee? No, bro. That guy was just a scumbag. Probably just trying to fucking make a name for himself because he knows Kevin Lee's got one. I'm not even a Lee fan. Like, that guy was just a piece of shit. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it's like Sean Strickland, bro. It's like, why go hard on the people that are here
Trying to help
to
you learn.
improve your game? Like, your sparring partners are supposed to help you, bro. You shouldn't be trying to fucking put your sparring partners fucking lights out, dog. Like,
Sparring partners are
like
tools. If you
motherfuckers got to
break the
worry about
tools,
getting
you
knocked
can't
out
use
in the
them.
cage. They shouldn't be worried about getting knocked out by their fucking sparring partners. You guys are there to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was scumbaggy all around. I'm not even a Kevin Lee fan like that, but like, it's bullshit that was put out. It was
Yeah.
bullshit that he put him out like that. Like, that's just crazy, because you can tell. Yeah, when he threw that flying knee, it wasn't like he was trying to connect with it. It was just like you said, like he was just trying to give him a look. Maybe that Russian cat's opponent likes to throw shit like that, because Kevin Lee's not even known for throwing flying knees like that. Like, maybe he was just trying to emulate somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then
Then
the
you
fact that
reward him by
smoking them,
knocking his lights out like that. Like, that's
and then
foul,
just
bro.
walking the fuck off. Like, you didn't even check to
Yeah,
see if he
like,
was cool. You just smoked him and walked off.
and
He
MMA
thought this
is
was
MMA is brutal enough as is, bro. You should not be getting slept in fucking sparring. If it's accidental, okay, but that was 100% not accidental, and you shouldn't be throwing punches that can knock anybody out in sparring. Like, it's sparring, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody should be knotted up after sparring. Like, I know some people go hella hard in sparring, but like,
shoot boxing.
I'm assuming they're throwing like hard body kicks, leg kicks. I don't think they're throwing head kicks or fucking 100% power with their punches and shit to the face. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, it just seems like that goes against everything a sparring partner is supposed to be, and it's just foul. But I'm not surprised that shit got released. Like, I'm not surprised that shit got leaked out. But it's foul. It's just foul all the way around.
Yeah, come back.
MVP said he is willing to go up and fight Yuri, which I think is a terrible idea.
No, because I don't think he's got enough. Well, I mean, he's got precision. Precision's power, but Yuri's kind of a gladiator, bro. I think he'll try to run through that shit. Get to him.
I think he
Yuri's
would. I
a
think
madman.
you gotta factor in the power when you go into those heavier weight classes, bro. Like, Yuri is a dog. He ain't no punk bitch. That's for damn sure.
He'll try to
And
walk through that shit.
he seems like the kind of dude that would just like, he'll take damage to inflict damage. And guys
Why
like
isn't
that
he
are
trying to
scary,
call out
especially
him?
when they can take shots, and he can take shots.
Why isn't he calling out Jamal or somebody? Like, bro, why do you want Yuri?
Why does he even want to go up to
That's a good point.
205? Like, it's kind of
I guess he's
bro.
not. I don't know. Chasing the paydays, I guess. He's not worried about a belt.
A lot of people want to jump, go down, jump, go down. Just stay where the fuck you're at, man. And I don't know, man. I think that's a bad idea. Like, I would be more down with him going down weight than going up weight. I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, man's a grown ass man, gonna do what he want to do. I just think, not the smartest idea, in my opinion.
Probably tired of
This
cutting weight,
nigga,
I guess.
maybe. I think Hollow needs to go back down to welterweight. While we're on the subject of going down and up, I think Holland needs to go back to welterweight. I don't think middleweights. Yeah, he had success in middleweight when he first got into the UFC, but the game evolves. Fighters evolve, man. He's not evolving with the sport. He's better off fighting smaller dudes. I mean, I guess it would kind of. I don't even know if it would make him a weight bully, because I don't know what he walks around at. But welterweight's probably much better for him at this point, because it's not looking good. So John Jones teased this big ass announcement the other day, and then
Oh yeah, I saw some
gave
shit about the
everybody
teas and
one
I
of
never heard
these
anything.
with it.
Yeah, I never heard anything about it, so I guess.
Oh, you didn't know what it was?
No, I just remember
Okay, well, to make
them
a long
saying like
story
he's
short,
supposed
he's
to say something.
basically yeah, he had a big announcement, and his big announcement was that he's like joining this fucking union to like help with healthcare and shit. I don't really know the logistics of it, but it wasn't fucking Tom. It wasn't him fighting Tom Aspinall, so I don't really give two fucks.
No, I
I mean,
didn't.
it's a
Yeah, I
good
was gonna
cause,
say.
obviously, because the medical game is a scam for sure. But nigga, you know that's not what we wanted to hear, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that.
Like Bolton.
Oh, Pantoja is fighting Kai France at UFC 314. How do you think that one goes?
Yeah, Panto's is too well rounded. I think maybe him by decision.
Pantoja. Pantoja's a
Yeah.
dog. Kai France is a beast too, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm
Scrappy.
leaning
Like,
towards yeah, I'm leaning towards Pantoja in that one too. He hasn't really given me any reason to doubt him, so it should be a good ass fight though. Your boy retired.
yeah, I saw that.
I know you heard about that.
Dislocated shoulder. Yeah, I mean,
He was scheduled. He was scheduled to fight somebody. Ended up pulling out of the fight, and then just on it quits. And honestly, man, injuries have been plaguing that guy for a really, really fucking long time. The fact that he was even still trying to fight after what he's been through is pretty crazy.
yeah, blowing
I'm
out
not
your
a
shoulder.
Dominic Cruz fan. I'm not a Dominic Cruz fan, but I gotta respect him. He's definitely a pioneer. He's definitely one of the best ever to do it at that weight class by a country mile. Phenomenal, phenomenal fighter. It's just his personality. I kind of like. I like him more as a commentator, but um, yeah, man. I don't think many people have sustained the kind of injuries that he has, and I don't think many people would have even continued to try to fight at that point. Like that dude, knees are gone, or what is it? The AC. He's tore his ACL like numerous times, right?
You got fucked up feet too, and to blow your
Yeah.
shoulders out. Like once you blow your shoulder out, it's easier to dislocate it again. And you already said he done it twice in one camp. So, yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Oh
And these
God, is that
gloves,
was that the most recent? Was that the most recent injury?
yeah, blew his shoulder out.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
these gloves. He
That's what
autographed
happened
these.
with. That's what happened with TJ too. Like his shit popped out when he fought
Man,
Aljo, didn't it?
yeah, these are falling
Are those
apart
Cruz
now, man.
gloves right there?
Yeah, they're falling apart,
Are they
man.
signed by him?
Yeah, right on the fucking.
Oh,
Yeah,
where'd
I
you
got
get
on
that?
deployment. I've had these since deployment, like 2017. Yeah, just kind of keep them. I'm not gonna frame them or nothing. Nothing crazy. I just
I mean,
hold
but
on to
what
them.
was the situation to where you got his gloves? Was it like a Was it like a contest or
No, we were on deployment. They
was it
did
like a
like a
contest or
morale
some
thing.
shit or?
No, he flew out. Like they picked a couple celebrities to like boost sailors' morale, and he flew out like in the middle of deployment. Which I've done that kind of shit. That shit sucks, dude. The ride in this plane where they make you wear a helmet and like a life vest. All the seats are backwards. You have to fly in this really shitty plane where it's like bare bones. There's no fucking insulation. It's just wire and fucking like liquid nitrogen is floating up the floorboards. It is fucking horrifying. Flying in that for hours, and then you land on the boat and you catch the wire. So it yanks you in your fucking seat. And you're backwards. It yanks you into the seat. So you're immediately seasick. And then you're just on the boat. So this nigga did all that shit just to come out and like greet fans and do a seminar. So I will always
Oh,
be
so
a
you
fan of
actually
that
got to
shit.
meet him and shit.
Yeah, I took a picture with him and everything, and I got to watch the seminar and shit.
You still have that picture?
Yeah, I still got it. I asked him to beat. This was like right after he lost to No Love.
Oh damn!
I was like,
I
dude,
didn't even know that you.
yeah, it was pretty sick, man. I asked him to beat up Brian Caraway for me. He's like, everybody keeps asking that.
That's hella funny. I didn't even. That's hella funny. I didn't even know that you actually like met him in person and shit. That's what's up. I know that's one of your favorite fighters, so that must have been
Yeah, and the
dope for
only
you.
fighter I've ever met. So that's pretty sick. Yeah, to do all that shit just for the fans,
Really?
that's crazy.
Damn. That's crazy. I met Love.
Yeah.
I met Coach Garbrandt at Target of all
Yeah, I
places.
saw that. That's crazy.
I just happened to be leaving Target and he was just outside
That
with
big
his
ass
dog, with
fucking
his big
dog.
ass
Yeah.
dog. Mm-hmm. And then I've been on 2 wrestling cards. One with Stephen Bonner, R.I.P.,
Oh
and
yeah.
one with fucking psycho ass Phil Baroni. But that was way prior to the nastiness
Yeah.
that niggas got into over the last. Pretty sure he's in prison right now, as he should be. Can't think of anybody else. Nah. My ex met fucking DC once. I
Damn,
wasn't with
he's
her
on my
though.
bucket list. Yeah, he's on my bucket list.
She was like, "Oh, he's so." Oh, DC.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Me and my homies were talking about this shit the other day, and everybody was saying, bro, he is like nothing like you would think he is in person. Like he's a real dickhead. Which is crazy because he would be the last person that I would expect to be one. Like ever. Like he seems like he would be the most humble dude ever.
Mm-hmm.
But hey man, that's why you don't meet your heroes sometimes, bro. Like not to say
Maybe
DC's my hero, but I have a lot of respect for DC as an athlete and a
maybe
fighter. But yeah,
it's
a
all
lot of
about how you
people
come
have
with
told me
somebody.
that. But I've heard the same thing about Kevin Holland too. Like, oh, one of my boys, Dre, told me a story about him meeting Kevin Holland, and like Kevin Holland like hella tried to press him about something that he said on the internet.
I believe
Same thing
it.
with Rampage. Basically, it's like, dog, for somebody that jokes as much as you sure the fuck can't take one.
No, I'd like to meet Rampage too. That guy is one of my favorites of all time.
No, I'd love to meet Rampage,
Yeah,
100%.
because he's
Kevin
just
Holland,
a
not so much
jokester,
his
bro.
face, but
No, definitely not.
yeah, nah,
And the
I feel
worst
like
part is,
Rampage would be hella fun to kick it with, dude.
fuck yeah.
Rampage just seems very down to earth, and yeah, nah, Rampage. I still haven't seen the Bryce Mitchell shit that everybody's slandering him for to even really have a opinion on it, but yeah, Rampage. I'm not many bad. I can't say nothing bad about Rampage, but that's one of my all-time
No, that's
favorite
OG,
fighters.
man.
It's actually the last fucking fight card out. That's actually the last fight card I went to was fucking him and Bellator fighting Vanderlei Silva for the 4th time. That was the last card I've been to, and the only reason I went to that card was because it was Rampage, like point blank period. All right, let's get these predictions for this card coming up on Saturday. Haven't even really looked at it, to be honest.
No, me either.
Probably going to be a lot of motherfuckers. I don't know who they are. Okay, we got Julia Avila versus Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Shit, I'm going Julia. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Like I've seen Avila play.
Wait, does the plus means you're the is the minus or the plus the fucking I always
The
forget.
minus that means
Does the
that people
minus mean
expect
you're the
you to win.
favorite or the plus mean you?
Nah, plus means they're winning money because
Yeah,
you weren't expected to win.
yeah, okay. That's right. Fuck it, I'm going underdog. I'm gonna go Julia. Those odds are crazy though. Dontel Mays against Walter Walker. I'm
Walter's the
assuming this dude's probably making his debut. What was that?
Walter's the any means necessary kind of fighter, bro. He's gonna win.
You think so?
Yeah,
Can't do it,
he's
bro.
basically.
It's Black History Month.
Walker. Yeah, that's Johnny Walker's brother. He's pretty much Walker if he was Dagestani. Like, just gonna grapple
Is
fuck
that
him to
Johnny
the
Walker's
center.
brother?
Yeah,
Oh shit. I did not know that.
He pretty much
Nonetheless, it's
Russified.
Black History Month, and I just can't do it. Oh, my neighbor just texted me dinner's ready. She's like my
Oh,
parent now. She's been hella feeding me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been saving hella
okay.
money. Fucking.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, she's been throwing down. She's a good ass cook too. Sounds like a fucking plan. When this is done, I was about to go to Chicken Shack.
Resolved.
I wonder if her fucking son-in-law's there too. I need some bud. Vince Morales versus Elijah Smith. Again, Black History Month. Elijah Smith. Sorry, not sorry.
Fair.
Who you got?
I'll roll with that.
Bet. Chaos Williams and Bonfim. That should be a good fight.
It's interesting, man. It's either Chaos
Chaos
knocks him out.
Williams can sleep anybody in that division, but it just depends on what Chaos comes to show up, honestly.
Yeah, either he
Again,
sleeps you or he punches himself out.
yeah. It's like you don't. It's either one or the other. Typically with him, you don't get one with the other for sure.
He
For
hasn't,
sure.
he hasn't fought for a while though, so I feel like he might have been working on some shit. So I'm gonna go with him.
I was gonna
All
go
he
with
has
him
to do is
regardless.
tighten it up, and he'd be a monster.
Rafael Estevam against Jesus Aguilar. Shit. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Aguilar.
You know, you're rolling with Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus take the wheel. All right, that's fair.
Hallelujah. Jared Gordon
This is
against.
the locked character.
Yeah, no shit. Jared Gordon against Smoke from Mortal Kombat.
Skybot ass.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Jared Gordon, man. I need my guy to get a dub. I really do.
Need Flash to get the dub, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Angela Hill against Caitlin Souza.
Jesus Christ, they took the picture with the new fro. That shit looks ridiculous in the fucking.
I love me some Angela Hill, man. I can
Of
never go
course.
against her. As long as it
I
doesn't
think
go to a decision, she should get that.
I think this is a fight that she wins.
I do
Personally.
too. That's the homie. That doesn't know she's the homie.
For sure.
Conor Matthews versus Jose Delgado. I'm gonna go with Jose just because I don't want to root for a guy named fucking Conor.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that. That was a flip for me. Coin flip.
Yeah, that's definitely a coin flip. Rodolfo Vieira against Andre Petrosky. I'm going Rodolfo.
See, I feel like Andre can get this one.
It's fair.
Andre.
It's fair. Oh, both Bonfim brothers are fighting, huh? I'll take this Bonfim in this fight against Sadikov.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
For sure.
Let's see, TKO.
Edmund Shabazian against Dylan Budka?
Budkiss.
Interesting last name. Dude, Edmund has been teetering for quite some time. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick Edmund in a fight in 2025. I ain't gonna lie.
You thought he maybe got it together now?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He hasn't really shown me anything to make me believe that he's gonna be like drastically better in this fight. But hey, he might surprise me. Prove me wrong, buddy. Prove me wrong.
Looking like little Jim Miller.
He's the favorite in this fight, which is crazy. But I'm assuming Dylan Budka, it's either his UFC debut or he hasn't had many fights in the UFC. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm gonna go with old Edmund, old Jim Miller Jr.
Nah, don't do that, man. Jim's still fighting at a high ass level.
No, I'm just saying he looked like him. He looked just like him in that picture.
Damn, he does. He really does. That's hilarious. Calvin Kattar versus Yusuf Zalal. Damn, Zalal's a huge favorite. But
Yeah, it's crazy. Cater. I mean, he's kind of
Cater's a
been.
fucking dog, bro. I don't even know how
Yeah, he's
you
been on a
count
little
him
bit
out.
of a skid.
But I have to factor in who he's fighting too. Like he ain't fighting
True.
no scrubs.
I'm gonna pick Cater.
Most people get pieced up by fucking Max.
Yeah.
He did lose to Sterling, but I mean Sterling took him down 8 fucking times.
Yeah, grapple fucked him.
Yeah, he got, and then he fought Aljamain in his last fight. He did get knocked out by Arnold Allen, but Arnold Allen's a dog too.
Yeah,
Then he
he's just
lost.
like
Then he lost to Josh Emmett, who's also a dog, and then he fought Giga Chikadze. Like he ain't fighting no slouches. He isn't. Since Max, he has fought Arnold Allen, dog, Josh Emmett, dog, Giga, kind of, but still a good
yeah.
fighter. And then he lost. Damn, he's lost a lot of fights. Now I can see why Zalal's such a huge favorite, but I'm gonna go with Cater, bro. I'm gonna go with Cater.
I think Cater might show some sparks of brilliance in this. This one.
And last but not least, the main event.
Yeah, this one looks like a do
Better
or
not
die
be
fight.
disappointing.
These motherfuckers are going at it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go at it. I'm gonna go with Cannoneer, bro. I like RoboCop too, though, a lot, but
Too, but Cannoneer, dude, he's just crystal, man. He goes out there throwing bombs. He's gonna,
yeah, it's
he's
gonna be
different.
a war for how long it lasts. I think it's probably gonna end in the first couple rounds. But Jared's a fucking dog. He is a dog.
Yeah,
He needs that dub.
for sure. I
He
can't.
needs that dub, and he's lost his last couple. And RoboCop has won his last couple. I'm surprised he's not ranked yet, but I guess it's who he's beaten. Beat Brad Tavares and he beat Christian Leroy Duncan, so I guess you don't really get rankings for those guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go Cannoneer. Still think they made Cannoneer disrespectfully dark in the UFC game.
purple.
Yeah, that motherfucker is blurple.
Yeah, they did. It's just fucked up. I mean, this game
That
was a
nigga
joke
looking
anyway.
like a panther.
That game is so bad, man.
Yeah, I haven't really. I mean, I touch it, but then I don't touch it. I mean, ever since they put Stand and Bang for championship, yeah, I've been fucking with it a little bit more, but honestly, ever since I got my laptop, I really don't play online anymore because it fucking lags my shit. What I'll do is usually I'll go on YouTube and like download a whole bunch of videos to watch, and then I'll turn my Wi-Fi off on my laptop if I want to play online, just to have like some videos queued up to watch and shit. But yeah, fuck that game. THQ.
No, I got
comeback.
a fucking. Oh, they fucked it up, bro. THQ needs to come back. They made the pinnacle shit. And I even got
Nah,
I got a code for the game, and I played it for a couple hours and just can't do it, man.
I mean, the fact that you have a trial and still haven't ran up your trial hours is very, very telling, because I know you're just as big in MMA games as I am. So the fact that you haven't even used your trial hours yet speaks volumes about how shitty that game is.
Played every one since THQ took over, and then lost the rights, and then EA. You know.
It just got progressively worse.
Yeah, EA UFC 2 was the last one I was hyped for. Just because one came out,
Because I still had parries, and the striking was way more crisp. Combinations were way more fluid. You could parry punches. Like, dude, when you were still able to parry, I was like unbeatable.
Yeah, because when the first one came out on the next gen, it was revolutionary. So then you have super high hopes for the next one. The second one came out, it was still pretty good. But then when the third one came out, we played it. We're like, Fourth one came out. Compared to the other ones, we didn't like it. Fifth one was just they added textures to the game. Like, it's fucking terrible.
It just got worse and worse and worse. Honestly,
I used to like.
It really did.
They got rid of the ultimate team thing where you could have you could build the ultimate fighter, and you get packs. Each pack was like a different move from a fighter. like a 3-star guillotine from fucking Poirier or like a 5-star spinning elbow from Anderson Silva. Like that shit was cool.
The Ultimate Team shit. I love the Ultimate Team shit.
Yeah, because it's like
It's
history,
crazy because it's like
collecting, and like you can use all that shit and still be trash and lose. Like you still have to be good. Yeah, that shit was incredible. I was like ranked
I loved
like
all
number
day.
one, tied for first for a long time.
Yeah, the downgrade of that game needs to be heavily studied.
Fucking terrible.
That's
Dude.
gonna wrap it up for us, man. That's gonna wrap it up for us, man. As always, thank y'all for tuning in. Apologize for the delay, but we gonna get it going. We gonna get the consistency flowing, especially since this guy has a way more lax schedule these days. So it's all gonna be a matter of me waking up early as fuck like I did today. Tired as shit, but I did it for y'all, man. But until next time, we out this motherfucker. I was gonna say what? No shadow boxing? There it is.
First time playing a scary game that if you scream